36. We get to see the 3 undefeated Mount Vernon wrestlers, and one of them will be going for his 4th state title. Here is Marty Williams, who's 30-0. He's in the maroon on the right, slightly darker color if you're watching black and white, and he's against Erik Strawn of Jefferson.
This is almost similar to last year's match. Mount Vernon and Jefferson in the finals. Strawn was wrestling.
Up in the 1A, you see Mike Davis against Earl Bryant. Davis of Moville, Woodbury Central, Bryant of Morning Sun. And then at the AAA, Clinton's Perry Hughes against undefeated Mike Seymour of Champion Bettendorf.
Both of these wrestlers are undefeated. Coming through a tournament, Strawn from one side of the bracket and Williams on the other side.
He worked a slick Kelly on Williams.
Both of these guys are really tough on their feet.
Strawn has had 2 points scored on him in this tournament. He won going away in all of them. 17-1, 9-0, 11-1.
His last loss in high school competition was in the finals last year against Greg Randall from Mount Vernon, 4-3. So he is a tough cookie.
The referee is Gene Luttrell.
While we're looking at the 2A matches here, the 2A score has gotten even closer. Oh, another nice Kelly by Strawn.
And he leads 4-1. Oh, he's an impressive young wrestler here, Erik Strawn. He beat Jay Van Cleve of LaSalle Cedar Rapids in his first match, 17-1. And then he took Jeff Brown of Centerville, who was a place winner last year, and 9-0. Let's see that Kelly again. Pin that shoulder to the floor and come under. Beautiful.
In those 2A standings with that last match, Colt Vets, he's pulled Eagle Grove within a half a point of Emmitsburg. The score now 100.5 to 100.
Got one, both up.
There they are. The winner, the leaders, Lisbon, obviously has this 1A wrapped up. Way ahead of Bondurant Farrar. Durant's now in 3rd place by a few points over Riceville. Emmitsburg is now a half a point ahead of Eagle Grove, as you were just saying here. And Bettendorf has made a runaway of it in 3A. Score is 4-2 here. Strawn against Williams, and Williams goes to the underneath position.
This is the 4th time into the state tournament for Marty Williams. He's qualified all 3 years previous to this and hasn't placed yet, so you know he's pretty excited about tonight. This is his last shot at it. Strawn's riding that far wrist on there. He's really tough on top, a real physical kid. Williams is up on his feet.
Great, back to the middle, guys. Back to the middle.
Back to the center.
Same position.
Referee's got a broken tutor there. His whistle isn't making much noise. There's he wants to change whistles now, as a matter of fact.
With the official of the year, Arlo Flagey. Must be a top-notch whistle. For the top official in the state of the year for this year.
1:39 to go in the 2nd period. We have Strawn ahead of this young man, Marty Williams, 4-2. The first of our Mount Vernon undefeated wrestlers up here.
In the 1A competition, Bryant from Morning Sun is leading 7-3.
All right, escape now for Williams. He's had 3 of them. And he trails now by only 1, 4-3. His difficulty he hasn't been able to put anything together on his feet. And at AAA, we have a scoreless match over there, Hughes and Seymour right now. We'll keep you advised.
Strawn in on a Kelly situation. He's got that near arm and far leg, and once they're in deep on that, it's really tough to counter.
He almost turned that into a 4-point move, too. But Williams managed to get away from the back points at 6-3. 3 slick Kelly moves by Strawn.
Strawn is really aggressive on top here. He's constantly working for that fall, riding on top, really dominating Williams at this point. And in the state finals, sometimes kids are afraid to do that. And he's really setting a good example for the way the match should be wrestled.
45 seconds to go, second period. This is our IPBN coverage of the State Wrestling Championships. Happy to be bringing it to you again. I'm Doug Brown, and Randy Nielsen, former Iowa State All-American and Big 8 champion, now the assistant coach at Utah State.
Strawn's got hooked up a chicken wing, a bar arm, working maybe for a half Nelson on the other side, or wrist control. He is a real goer on top.
It's a tough chicken wing up there.
Looks like he's going to get double bar. He's got them both hooked up there. This is one of the toughest moves to counter from underneath. There's just no way to turn, and he's over on his back.
I tell you, this is some serious bridging going on here by Marty Williams. He has 5 seconds left to hold it.
Well, once they get both arms barred up, you have nothing to block either side. It's really tough to keep from getting turned in a position like that.
That was a 3-point near fall. 9-3 at the end of the second period. Strawn is really racking them up. He goes to the underneath position, leading by 6 points. And 2 minutes are left to wrestle. This is the double A. Let's see that again. Look at that.
He's got a bar arm hooked on one side. He's come across. He's got both arms now, locks it up. There's nothing to block left, so he steps right over the head and takes him to his back.
You really have to hit them before they get the bridge.
You've got to somehow slip an arm or turn a hip some ways, because there's just no way to block him once they start turning you.
And Strawn started on the bottom, came out. It's 10-3. And he looks so strong on top. Up in that takedown position, he's out front with three-quarter Nelson and looking front Nelson.
He can really intimidate Williams at this point. He not only is going for the takedown, but most of his takedowns are heading right towards the back, moving right into fall points, and that can really scare you off sometimes.
The shot he took there wasn't the best. But he might make this into a Kelly again. Look at it come.
This is his little place right here. Switches it off to a single on one side. Williams is trying to reach over the top, kind of a switch, kind of a blocking maneuver there. Comes to a double, pinches the far leg and switches off. Strawn switching off real well in there. No points awarded yet.
They will be now. Pretty quick as soon as he gets that hit. He has it. 12-3 is the score.
Williams has to stay out of that double underhook from the feet in there, because Strawn is, well, that's the third time he slipped one arm and gone through a Kelly position, and he is really good in there. That's his favorite place.
12-4. Bryant was the winner at 1A, by the way. Bryant of Morning Sun, 9-4 over Mike Davis. We'll hear more about that. Still have about a minute and 15 to wrestle in the AAA, and that's a 1-0 match between with Seymour of Bettendorf leading.
Strawn in deep on a single, couldn't quite finish up.
Here it's 12-4 in favor of Erik Strawn of Jefferson, Iowa. He's coach John Kinley. Kind of sit there with his hands folded, I think. He makes that Kelly move work like magic.
Well,
there it is.
There's the state title for the young man from Jefferson.
Shake hands, man.
And the man that beat him last is Greg Randall from Mount Vernon, coming up next, going for his 4th state title.
A very impressive performance by Erik Strawn, state champion at 126 pounds in the AA division. Happy. Well, we still have some action left to go here at 120 Central in the championship match. Now, the 2A championships.
6th place, Jeff Brown, Centerville. 5th place, Bob Vose, Cresco, Crestwood. 4th place, Alan Bardsley, Tri-Center, Neola. 3rd place, Marty Anderson, Clarion. 2nd place, Marty Williams, Mount Vernon. And the 126-pound 2A champion from Jefferson, Erik Strawn.
Who looked so strong in that AA championship match.
In the single A title.